Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. Looking over the landscape like this, I think I've mentioned it before, but I often think that it would be awesome if the game had a mechanic to draw some roads. Or maybe, gave the player the ability to draw some roads in between, because I think that would be an awesome addition to the game. I do appreciate that could be very difficult in a game like this to make an algorithm that would actually calculate it sort of, I don't know, in a way that makes sense, right? But it I think it would certainly add a lot of life to the game with some roads, some cars driving back and forth. But yeah, that is just me. That is just me. Let's get into the game here. We start off today with a completely blank tile. I mean, that would be easy to place over here. We have plenty of options for it right over here, but we are trying to build ourselves a nice and big lake. We could actually plant it over here, though. That would not be too bad. You're gonna have to turn around, my friend. I don't think we have. I still don't think we have anywhere that with a completely blank tile that makes sense. What I mean is that's 4 out of 4, for instance, that like a perfect place. We have plenty of options at the moment, actually, more than I thought, for 3 sides, and that's okay. That's okay. That's not too bad. It's actually nice to have, since we do seem to get quite a few of them. Well, that's a 4 out of 4 right there, but that doesn't give us anything at the moment, so we are not gonna consider that one. If we can, we do want our perfect tile. If we hadn't had any 3-sided matches here, then I would have grabbed that one, but we do. So let's go ahead and grab this one. We have all the animals up here. I'm pretty sure I've probably mentioned that before. We had 4 out at the same time here. That's very nice. Okay, fields with a lot of stuff on it. Let's see what we have. That could be something for... No, it could not. Okay, it was close though. It was close. Could be right there. I actually like that. Could it be there? No, that's the same as the other one. But it could be there. I like that. Closing off all that randomness that we have going on. Yeah. I like it. Let's grab it. Railroad, you say, with water. Can we somehow utilize both? I don't think so. I'm always keeping in mind, that when I build these rivers here as well, that they could be hooked up in the future. So somewhere here, it would be nice with a water station so the river can get through and get over here, and the railroad can get through and get down here. That's definitely something that's possible, but I don't think it's ever easy when we get a tile like this to utilize both. I mean, this would make sense. It's the railroad is being continued south, and the water is close-ish. It could be used for the future. Yeah, that could hook up here, although that very much closes it off. We definitely want some sort of water station here to be able to continue this railway. Of course, I mean, we don't need to continue the railway, of course. We can always close it off. Just build a new one. But I believe for the game to accept our surrender with the railway, we would have to find this tile right here and this tile right here, at least, due to the fact that they are water stations and they actually do count as openings. Do we? We don't have any flags, do we? No, I don't think we have any railway flags, because they actually. I think I maybe in one of my own games we actually I actually had a railway flag mission. And what I'm trying to say, yeah, and when you hover over it, it actually showed up all the sites around the water station. I just realized that the game, that Dorfromantik has this this monthly challenge. I completely forgot about it. I wanted to make it a thing on my channel. That I do that in the beginning, and we could compare scores or whatever. You know, you could talk about it at least. I completely forgot about that. I need to look into that. It's like the end of June now, and I think might be slightly on the late end here. I already have content ready for the next couple of days here, but I'll see if I can, at least for July, I should be able to fix something up. I completely forgot about that. Okay, we're getting completely sidetracked. Let's just plug that down there. That's absolutely fine. The next water station we get will be here or wherever this will. It should be around in this small area right here, but it will be there somewhere. Okay, let's see what we get here. That was a lot of... Okay, don't need to look around. That was a lot of talk about close to nothing. I do apologize for lingering around there. Let's see what we have here with you, though. This is definitely an option up here. But, as I did say last time, if we want to expand on this one, it needs to be 4 sides ocean at least, I feel. So let's see what else we can do with this one. We have missions. We definitely want to hook it up somewhere in our network. The question will be where. It doesn't look like there's anywhere at the moment that's gonna actually yield us a perfect tile, so it might just have to be we hook something up. Maybe actually here, hook up these extra 4 tiles. We have a small ocean up here we haven't hooked up. We have here as well we haven't hooked up. Not an ocean, lake. Those are options for sure. It might be all the options we have. Well, not really. Well, for hooking up external things, I think it is. But we can place it pretty much anywhere. Yeah, I don't think I'm particularly hooked on any specific location at the moment, so why don't we do something like this? Yeah, let's do that. Hook it up there, get an extra tile on. And you, of course, will be over here somewhere, maybe something like this. Sure. Oof. That is a tile if I ever saw one. I mean, that's a horrible spot for it, because we would have to find something with river and forest, or railroad and forest, depending on how we plunk this one down. Otherwise, that was actually not like a super bad placement, to be honest. It would force a water station right here, but that is, I think, honestly okay. What are the odds that we have 2 places where something like this would fit through, or would actually fit, and then both places are screwed by the forest there? Huh, this is a tile for sure. Maybe something like this is better. We can still have our water station here. It's gonna be horrendous to get this river over here then, through here. Because we would have to get this railway down here. We'll have to move it down here towards the water station, and this would have to be like an end or continue up north or whatever. And it means we have to snake the river through here with very specific tiles. Could also be something like this. It's probably better. That's probably better. That way we can just get the railway up here, where we already have an opening, and end this one here or whatever. It's a horrible tile, however you look at it, so let's just do something like that. This is an option for sure. We cannot use you up here at all, no. Okay, we have some railway coming up as well, because I would love to get this one down maybe 1 or 2 more tiles before plonking down a water station. But this tile would be a horrendous way to do it. Because the whole idea with the water station is to be able to get the river from here to over here. And with this, we would need to get 2 water stations here and here. So that is probably not a good idea. This could be an idea though. I hate surrounding this one right here because of the railway and the forest. It's already difficult enough to find this one. So that would be bad, okay. Could be over here, I suppose. Something like that. It's just bad no matter how you look at it. I could do this actually. I mean, down here. You know what? Let's place it here. That's fine. We have options to go north here and turn it over towards the west if we want to. And this is just one side with some forest. We actually have that coming up, so that's not impossible to find if we don't use the tile coming up. Fields and some forest. We know where that goes. Do we have a good spot for it though? That would be a negatory. That's okay though. Do we have a spot for it actually? Could do that. You know, and I'm not a fanatic about keeping this area clean, as we can see. We have some houses here and there. You might think I'm fanatic because I might sound like it. You might be right, but yeah, we're not. Doesn't mean that we should ignore everything. Actually, there was an area elsewhere. Oh, it was down here. Something like right here, actually. Yeah. It's not a perfect tile. It's 4 out of 4, though. I just noticed we dipped below 200. That's bordering on catastrophe. Only 4 out of 6, but it's actually better than I thought. Okay, it's... Okay, my looking around right now is very erratic, but... Oh, so close. So close. I hate to do it, but okay, let's plonk it there. Get ourselves our perfect tile. And you, I think I would say we have several options with you. We could do that. That leaves you away straight away. We could use it here and get ourselves an extra tile as we wanted before plonking on the water station. We don't want one coming. I mean, if we have one coming up and we place it here, it's not the end of the world. That's just personal preference. We have option here as well, forest versus forest, and we have the option here as well, forest versus forest. I think it's gonna be one of these two, and I'm not too sure it matters much which one we choose. Just grab that one. There we go. This is exactly the situation we were talking about. We don't really have any spot for this kind of tile, so we're just going to plonk it down in one of the 2 for 2. That is a lot of forest, and I think that'll be better fitted over here. Grab that one. Ooh, a bit of forest that we could actually plonk up here, as we would have since we didn't do it with the previous tile. But let's see what we have. That could be there as well. I probably like that better. I mean, and that's why we sometimes at least look around. Sometimes we look around, and sometimes we do end up finding a better place for it. Is it something that could go down here, though? No. That is a shame. What do we have down here? Could it be? No. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Okay. Where was it? It was here. So, you know, the thought actually struck me that maybe it would be an idea at some point to take a short break from Dorfromantik. You know, not abandoning the game for sure, not abandoning it at all, but maybe a short break might not be too bad of an idea. We know what you guys think about that. Maybe we set out for a specific amount of episodes to have completed, then we take a break, we do another game, and then return to it after that one. Because I would hate to get to the point where every time I need to record Dorfromantik, it would be like, ugh, not Dorfromantik again. Oh, I'm not there at all, but you know, I would hate to get there. Well, we have plenty of options for this tile here. I don't think we have anywhere that's super amazing. Not even up here, nope. So I think, you know, whatever 3 for 3 spot we could find is just fine. Ooh, actually, let's close this one off. I would have loved to have something here with ocean, but let's say that now we can at least more or less freely continue the big lake over here. Okay. Fields and forest. We know we have something like that down here, but this is not the tile we're after. You know, you know, I was talking about the break, and I'm honestly, I just want to mention that I'm honestly surprised and very thankful for. There's a lot of you out there that tune in every time a new episode comes out. I'm surprised that this series has garnered as much attention as it has, and it just keeps sticking. That's it's super awesome. So before I start to talk about breaks, just at least a quick acknowledgement and a thank you for that. Just wanted to, you know, let you all know that it's not like because I would abandon this entire series and all of you that actually loves to or at least likes to watch it. Because I definitely still enjoy recording it, but you know, before we get to the point that we burn out on it, it'd be an idea to take a step back and maybe do something else for a while. Okay, this tile, I don't know if it's because I'm talking about all sorts of other things that I'm just not focused enough. It might be, but that's not easy to find a placement for it. No, not up here. We don't want much up here other than grasslands. To make it easier for our ocean tiles to shine. Okay, you know, it could be there. I don't remember if I found something else. That's the downside of me talking about all sorts of other things that I forget to focus sometimes. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this one. That's absolutely fine. Yoinks. Okay, river with some houses. That's one. No, actually, it doesn't even fit up there. That's okay. This could actually be here to hook this one up. We have some houses up here already, so that's not necessarily too bad. This would be okay too. This hooks up these extra 4 tiles, so effectively adding 5 tiles to both of our quests. But you know, I think I like this one. Yeah, let's see if we can't fill out this row right here. Okay, houses and fields. We definitely have what appears to be very small use of that, or for that. Yeah, that was actually not as bad down here as I thought it would be. We could place it there just to add the houses, but let's see what we have in our other village then. Because we have quite a bit of fields up here as well. Now you need forest. What about you? No, grasslands is in the wrong place. Okay, the field is surrounded by houses, so... Then let's see what else we have. This is gonna be a problem for the grasslands. Yep. What else we got here? Not a heck of a lot at the moment, actually. Hello. Okay, that's a match. 3 out of 3. Get ourselves a perfect tile. That's something. That is something. I don't think we have anything over here. No. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this this perfect tile then. Okay, simple fields tile. Let's see what we can do with this simple tile. That is a match there at least for a perfect tile. I don't think we want it over here. We want to keep this growing, I think. At least at the moment, until we start getting closer to closing that group. But that's gonna take a... yeah. Hell of a lot of time to close that one, that's for sure. Could be there. Okay, it could be there. But... I mean, we want grasslands up here, I think, for the future big lake we are building, but we could also choose to keep it open in case we get, you know, some ocean that has something on it. Then we are not, you know, locked out because we went with grasslands. I think I prefer to pretty much leave this as it is, leave it alone, and whenever we get some ocean we think will fit up here, then that's what we prioritize up there. we're gonna go ahead and grab that one. And we get some houses. That no, could not be there. I was also about to say, but I do hate creating 2 pockets. I would like to at least find one of these first. And honestly, that should be very doable. That could be for you there. That would be absolutely fine. 3 houses added. Perfect tile get. The question here is if we would have somewhere else. This could make sense as well. Perfect tile get. We did want to complete this row, kind of, anyway. But wanting to complete the row, it doesn't really do anything else for us. I mean, it gives us a perfect, then we find this, we get 2 perfects, but, you know, it doesn't matter much. I still think I would prefer to prioritize the quest in that case. Yeah, 3 out of 6 is not good enough. Okay, do we have something up here? We do. We have something like that. Same div. That's not good enough at the moment. We have a 3 out of 3 placement that we are going to prioritize at the moment. So unless we find something extraordinary, I think we're just gonna go ahead and place it down here. You're hooked up as well up here though, so that's actually not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. It doesn't really matter. Oof, that is a big mission. I think that's gonna be added here. I think that's the only place we can add it that gives us a perfect tile. So let's do that. And we continue with our railway here. Let's see what we can do with you. We had some houses up here, but we are already well clear. Yeah, this was something we did not want there. That is, or would be, an interesting placement. We're getting close to these 2 quests though, so that's very nice. Do I like any of my options at the moment? Not really. Not really. Not really at all, actually. We have a railway tile coming up. Could we use that somehow? This is a horrible placement, but I think it's the best we got. Unless we just want to hook it up like this. We could hook it up like that. This might be a nightmare to find, but at least we can go around. But it's a nightmare. It's a really horrible placement. Maybe we do it something like this. But that makes it difficult to find the river because that needs a house suddenly. Maybe we do it something like this, but that makes it difficult for this spot. This is a horrible tile. I mean, this is a horrible placement, and I think that's... It looks to me like this is the best of our bad options. I don't want to open up too many pockets in here, in this small, little, teeny tiny area. But this honestly could also just be the best spot we got. Yeah, I think I want to keep this down here sort of clean. Let's plonk it down there, and let's end the episode there with a horrible placement of that one. That was definitely an episode. I think it went okay. Let me know what you think about the whole break kind of thing. Let me know if actually you yourself have maybe thought, okay, you know what, my Dorfromantik meter is kind of full, so I could do with watching something else for a while and then return to this this glorious empire later on. In either case, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.